need you guys to know that it is almost the end of March and I still don't have Beyonce tickets. And the reason I want to go so badly, because I've never seen her in concert, is because I feel like she's gotten older. I'm not being shady, but I feel like she's gotten older. So I'm like, I don't know when she's gonna go on tour again, you know? Because she's older, she has a family, she got a husband. So I need to go, and I don't have anybody to go with. It's so sad. That sounds so sad to say. I don't have anyone to go with, so I'm considering going by myself. Yeah. It's Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, and I got a treatment done to my face yesterday, and my face is so swollen. I mean, I have a fat face regardless, but it looks extra white today. So I'm gonna go to the gym, get it in a little bit, and we are going to dinner tonight. So we're gonna get ready together for that. Hey guys, I am now ready to get ready, okay? I got my nails done for the special occasion of me going to dinner, okay? That's what we're celebrating, me going to dinner. No, I'm kidding. Going on a date, and I really wanted to wear white, so I'm wearing my white dress. I'll show you the whole fit after we're done with the makeup, but because it's a white dress, I put it on first because I'm not trying to mess it up. I have like, what time is it? I have like an hour to get ready, and I'm gonna do my makeup and my hair. For the makeup, I'm not doing anything super glam. I'm trying to keep it soft, just cause it's dinner and I don't wanna look too crazy just for dinner. Like if I was going out like to a club after or a party, I would do more. Anyways, I have moisturizer on the skin. Currently using one from Kiehl's, and everything that I'm using in the video, I am going to try my absolute best to link it below, and if you don't see the link, it's because I just couldn't find it at all. Okay. I'm gonna start with my Fenty Beauty primer, and I'm also going to answer some questions in this video. I posted on my Instagram story for people to ask me questions, well, for the girls, because I have a lot of male followers, but this is for the girls, okay? And frankly, my whole YouTube channel is for the girls and the gays and the theys. It's not for straight men. It's not for straight men, because I'm gonna be talking about clothes and makeup and like periods. Like, the guys don't need to be here. One of my favorite foundations of all time is NARS. Like, I have like 5 different ones. Right now, this is the Light Reflecting, Semi Matte All Day Lumi, and Natural Radiant. These are my 3 favorites, but I have more. I think we're gonna go in with the All Day Luminous Semi Matte because it's a little bit lighter. But first I have to color correct because I'm a brown skin girl. I use a super cheap color corrector. It's from Amazon. It's gonna be linked below. I have hyperpigmentation that never seems to go away. I'm sure if I actually really tried to get rid of it, I could, but it doesn't go away. I wrote my questions down. Where are my questions? Okay, someone ask me for dating advice, they're like, what dating advice do you have? And honestly, my advice would be to not date. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I'm kidding because if you live in a big city, like I live in New York, if you live in a big city, it's very hard to date because people have so much access to people, especially with all these apps. Not just social media, but like dating apps, hookup apps. You could like have somebody at your house in like the next hour. It's not that hard. So I feel like in dating in a big city, people don't always put forward the effort that's required for dating / relationships because they get the physical aspect or the intimacy so quickly and easily. So it's really tough. Like in the era where I was trying to meet people, oh girl, let me tell you, I'd go on one date and never see that person again because I didn't want to have sex with them, or I didn't want to do certain things with them because I'd be like, no, you know, we can wait. Like, they didn't get that. They were like, well, see ya, bye. I had so many experiences like that. Like, you wouldn't think that would happen, but it does all the time. Tarte concealer. And I have a lot of single girlfriends, and like we're all in our 20s. Probably a few in their 30s, and they're not finding the type of men that want to like settle down and get married, or not even get married, have a long-term commitment and a family and a house and all this stuff, which not everybody wants, but these girls want that and they're not finding it. I would say my best advice is have your standards, whatever that is and whatever that looks like. I'm gonna spray, I usually spray setting spray between layers, and I also spray my sponge, so I'm kind of building like long-lasting makeup. I'm not just doing it at the end of everything, if that makes any sense. I would say have your standards, whatever that is for you. Your standards are your standards, and stick to them. Don't waver from them for somebody just because you kind of like them, or you're kind of in a desperate situation, because I know what that might feel like. Like, I was single for almost 2 years, and I was okay, I was good, but towards the end of it, it did get a little lonely, and I was like, oh, I'm never finding my person, and I just gave up. Basically, I was like, oh, this is never happening for me. I'm never gonna get the husband and the kids and the house and this long term, you know, partner that I wanted. So don't, if that's what you actually want and those are your standards, keep that and make it known early enough. I don't know if you want to make it known on the first meeting that you're looking for a long-term commitment, because people kind of get scared of that, but make it known early enough so people know what your expectations are. I feel like I need a little bit more concealer, but I'm gonna put I'm gonna wait until after I put my foundation on, and maybe I'll do a little bit more under the eye. I used to another question was how did I learn to do makeup? I just taught myself, and I don't think I'm like some big makeup artist. I'm not. I just practiced a lot, and I loved, like, I always loved YouTube, and I loved watching people get ready. So like this type of video that you're watching right now, this is my favorite kind of video to watch online with regards to clothes and makeup and jewelry and stuff. I'm using this Morphe bronzer, you can't tell, but, and I'm gonna just go in the eye, down the nose. I don't think I'm gonna wear eyeshadow. I just learned from watching people and practicing, and even just practicing, even if I wasn't going anywhere, really, or doing something casual, I'd put makeup on. I don't do that anymore. I only wear makeup when I actually go out. Like, I have a corporate job. I don't really wear makeup to work. Also, in the line of business I work in, it's not client facing. So other than my coworkers, no one's seeing me. So I don't really care if they see me, you know, just without anything. So just practice and like do stuff that suits your face. You know, you don't need to do what everyone else is doing. Do stuff that suits your face, because I definitely went through a phase where, looking back, I didn't like it. Like, I was doing too much in a bad way, not too much in a good way. There's a difference. Too much in a bad way. So now, generally, unless I'm going to like a wedding, or maybe it's my birthday or something really out there, I'm usually now doing very soft looks, which people have noticed, because they'll DM me on Instagram and they're like, oh, you've changed your style and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, I have. I'm going through a phase. I don't know what it is, but I have changed. I've changed a lot, and I personally think for the better. Oh, okay, gonna just brush up my brows. I'm thinking if I should put on brow gel. Sometimes when I do brow gel, I think it looks a little too crazy, like a little too spiky, because my hair is coarse. But it is, I think it's chic, it looks nice, but I'm not trying to scare my date, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm just gonna go in with the brow powder duo from Anastasia. If you're not doing your brows with Anastasia, like, she's the queen of brows. Another question from Instagram was, how do I like style things, like where do I shop? And truthfully, I shop everywhere. Like, whatever you think in your mind, I'm shopping there. And I'm buying $10 things, I'm buying $50 things, I'm buying $200 things. It just depends. Like, if I like it, I like how it looks, and I feel like it works for the situation, I'm adding to cart, checkout. I have it 2 days later. I definitely think I've gotten to a point where I do overspend a little bit, but I'm trying to be better with that. But it's not to the point where like I'm going in like credit card debt or anything like that. But I think I am over consuming. But I love to shop. I love to shop. But yeah, I shop everywhere. Zara, H&M, Forever 21, all the places you would think of. Amazon, I get some really good dresses from Amazon. I do buy some designer things from time to time, but I usually try to buy them on sale. Or my favorite thing to do, actually, is to get vintage pieces. They just don't make certain things like they used to, like the new Chanel stuff. It's just not made the same way like it was in the 70s, 80s, 90s. So if I find a good piece and it's a good price, it's coming home with me, okay? But I mean, you don't have to, listen, you don't have to spend $100 on a dress. You can buy a $20 dress and make it look good. You just have to style it. And I think obviously different things look different on different bodies, so shopping for your body type. Let's be realistic, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I've struggled with this myself, but let's be realistic and buy things that hang well on our bodies. I'm not doing the gel. I feel like that's enough. I do not want to do eyeshadow. I'm not doing eyeshadow. but I am gonna do a little liner. Should I do a little liner? I want to put a little bit more concealer on than I'm gonna decide if I'm doing the liner, or maybe I'll just do like eyeshadow that looks like liner. Like I want it to be super soft. Okay, you can clearly see I have more concealer on, and don't be taken aback by the shade of the concealer. When I set it, it's the powder I used to set, it's very yellow, so it's gonna match my skin tone. I'm gonna do a little liner, just a baby liner. I'm using the Maybelline gel liner. I've had this for years. Y'all will be disgusted by how long I've had this. Like this is more than like 4 years old. It's disgusting, but I'm gonna use it, okay? I'm gonna use it. Another common question I got, actually, that was asked a few times, was about bartending. And I actually get so many questions about bartending, and I've been thinking, like, I didn't want to talk about it because it's just, ooh, it's just not a part of my life anymore. But maybe I should make a separate video just for that. Like, girls always ask for advice, like what to do, how do I get a job? Well, if I never make that video, how you get a job is you dress up, you put on your best shit, not in like a Sunday church type of way, in like a club type of way, like a black bodysuit, black mini dress and heels, boots, do your hair, do your makeup, and go into these clubs, literally just walk in and ask if they're hiring. That's it. And what I did, because I had some kind of social media presence, I would DM them first, and if they wanted to talk to me, then I would go in. That's literally it. And that's about who you know. Like if you hit up promoters and stuff online and ask them if they have parties and they need girls to work, that's how you get hired. There's no science to it, there's no resume. Like it's all based on looks. It's how you look, and it's a shallow industry, and what are you gonna do? I've literally not gotten jobs because of the way I looked. Like some of the clubs I would go to, they were all Spanish girls, so they only wanted Spanish girls. And then I went to another club that was also all Spanish girls, but they hired me and I was the only brown person working there. So it depends who you know, who you talk to, but the most important part is to look your absolute best. And also understand that it's not for the weak, in the way that, like, it's not a hard job at all, you know, serving people, but it's dealing with the people, especially when you're in an environment where everyone's drinking all the time. And, you know, at these clubs, like, we had uniforms sometimes, so I had to wear, you know, sexy clothes and stuff. It's just part of the business. You might be perceived a certain way and people treat you that way, so that's kind of the part that's harder, not the actual service. Like, super trash. I'm not even talking about being even, it's just not working out for me. Sisters, not twins, baby. I don't even know what's going on. I don't like it, but I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then maybe I'll revisit it. Sometimes I do that. If things aren't working out for me, I just take a step back and then I come back. Another super common. I'm fine. I was worried about the eyeliner messing up my very white dress. Another super common question was, am I dating? Yes, I am. You know, took a long time to get there, but I am. And those who know why I'm saying it took a long time to get there, but that's not something I want to get into at this time, but I am. And someone also asked, how did I meet the person and who is he? I met him on an app after I just talked shit about apps like 10 minutes ago. Well, the shit I was talking was real and relevant. On an app randomly, and well, you know who he is? No. One day, maybe. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not the day after that. A very common question was, what do I do when I'm working out? And the truth is, I do whatever I'm in the mood for. That's just me being real. I'm going in with the all day with me on this Real Techniques buffing brush. I do whatever I'm in the mood for. That's the truth. I try not to be lazy. I mean, I have those days, but if I'm not, I'll go to the gym. And if I'm doing stuff and after 45 minutes or so, my body is like, I can't do this anymore, I leave. That's the truth. I do basic shit. I just do weights and use the machines. Nothing incredibly out of ordinary. A little cardio. And I mean, I'm not the most fit person either. Like, I'm still working on that. I also love yoga, so I do yoga, and I want to get into other things. Like, I want to take Pilates, I want to do spinning, just because I get bored easily, and I want to try new things. That's the only reason. I feel like on camera my makeup is coming across super white, like so not my skin tone, but it's gonna work. Hold on. Also, it may actually be lighter because I went to I went on vacation last month, like a month ago, and girl, the sun was sunning and I tanned super easily. I don't even have to try to tan. I could sit out there for 10 minutes and come out looking like a baked potato. So the setting powder I use is the Sacha Buttercup. This is a brand from Trinidad and Tobago, I believe, and I tried this years ago and I just loved it and never tried anything else. I'm not even kidding when I say I never tried anything. I just never. I'm very stubborn that way. Like, if I love it, I love it. And I was very interested in the Huda Beauty setting powders. Like, remember when she did that bakery themed launch? I was this close to getting it. This close. But I didn't. I stuck to my Sacha powder. And this is like $20 and it lasts months, baby. I've probably had this for a year and I think it's halfway, so not even months, years. Cause how much are you gonna really use? Yo, my brush broke. The bottom fell out. I know it's ghetto, but I have no other choice right now. I love how I started this video by saying, oh, I'm doing like, I'm not really doing makeup and it's gonna be soft and stuff. This is soft glam, alright? Like, I don't even have eyeshadow on, barely. I just put some bronzer up there. Guys, I'm running out of time and I'm just like, how? I started getting ready so early. But I feel like regardless of how early I start, this always happens to me. This is my curse. Never having extra time. Like, I'm always just down to the last minute. I have to do bronzer, blush, lip, and I have to put my lashes on. Oh my gosh. I'm stressed now. This is what I hate. Ugh. And let me tell you, I was taking my sweet precious time and doing everything. So I have nobody to blame but myself. I'm using Rare Beauty blush. I must say, Selena Gomez's products are so good. Like this blush, I literally put, like, I'm barely touching it to my skin. That's how pigmented it is. I also feel like I just get the vibe that she was involved in the project, you know, like it wasn't just a cash grab. Like she sat there and like helped make things and make decisions about what to make, kind of like what Rihanna does. Also, another one of my faves, Riri, love you girl. I was not mad at your Super Bowl performance. I thought you did very good. I did a little on my nose too, so I look like flushed. I'm gonna spray the Urban Cake. I had my mouth open a little bit, so definitely I tasted some of it. I'm not gonna powder after this. I'm probably just gonna powder a little bit later just to like get rid of the oily bits, but I don't really powder as much because my skin just soaks it up. Guys, I don't know what lip to do. I'm looking for my favorite lip liner and I'm not finding her, and that's a little frustrating for me. Okay, while I think about my lip, I'm gonna line my waterline. I just really want a certain lip liner and I can't find it. Ugh. Also, the face you make when you're doing eyeliner. So ugly, so ridiculous. I think I'm gonna do a little sparkle in my inner corner. Just a little hit of something. Maybe this Fenty Diamond Bomb. Because I think I'm wearing silver jewelry and my shoe has silver. Just a little twinkle to open up the eye, do you know what I'm saying? I also don't know what the hell I'm doing with my hair. It's not freshly washed, it's oily. So I need to like curl it or something. Or maybe clip it back. I still can't find my lip liner. I feel like I could have sworn that it's here. You know, I'm pretty sure it's there, but I'm just blind. So I have this eyeliner that's like a purple color. I'm gonna use that and blend it out a little bit. But this is not what I wanted. I have a beautiful Huda Beauty lip liner, which is perfect for my complexion. And I can't find her. And this is an eyeliner. You gotta improvise sometimes. Ooh, she's dark. Oh, she's dark, guys. Oh, it's a little too dark. Oh no. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go in with a pinkier one and hope that kind of mitigates, lessens some of the dark ones. Okay, the improvisation can still work. I have this other Huda Beauty lip contour in deep rose to make it pinkier. Yeah, it's working out. She's working out. I didn't totally mess up. I might be overlining too much. I gotta be careful. Cause girl, you be doing too much sometimes. I'm gonna put on this NYX Soft Matte Cream in cans. These are really lovely. Great formula, and they're super cheap. They're under $10. And on top of that, I'm putting Fenty Cream lip gloss. I have all of the Fenty lip glosses, and except the clear one, because I always like a little bit of color. But girl, all of them. I love them so much. Okay, I just need a lash, and then maybe a little bit more bronzer. These are Kiss Film Ink. Yo, back in the day, I've changed so much. I used to wear the biggest lash, and you couldn't tell me shit. I would be looking like I was about to fly away, baby. But now, I told you guys, I'm going for a more softer look. So, I mean, these aren't like wispy. I think they're still fluffy, but they're a lot shorter, and they're a little bit more natural looking. Not that there's a whole set of natural happening here with this full face of makeup. Yo, I am so sorry I am late. I didn't even film the end of this. This is dress, and these are the shoes. I'm so sorry. I gotta go. Thank you for watching.
I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I find the